full body, core, and more. This is a 20-ish minute full body, body weight only workout. You need no equipment, just you, a mat if you want it, because we will be getting down on the ground for some of the exercises. Today we've got 2 different circuits where we're going to be working for 30 seconds of work, resting for 15 seconds, and then we're going to go through each round or each circuit a couple different times. You do whatever modification or option suits you. You want to challenge yourself, but you want to stay in a pain-free range of motion in a movement that you feel comfortable with, but still able to challenge yourself and push yourself outside of that comfort zone just a little bit. You do you, challenge yourself, but let's get this party started with our warm-up. Starting off our warm-up with cardio reaches, reaching across your body, tapping that toe, arm and leg from the same side. As you tap your toe, you want to squeeze your glute, squeeze your leg. Get those muscles warming up. Get the blood flowing. Overhead reaches, reaching across and up. Range of motion might take a little bit to increase as you're warming up. That's the point of the warm-up. So if you can't get all the way over, that's okay. Chest opener, butt kick, bringing it right here. Open up that chest. Kick your booty if you can. I don't really care if you get it all the way up there. You do you. Knee points down. Hip goes forward. All right, little mini squat pulls. Push your booty back, weights on your heels. Squeeze as you come up. Drive it through your heels. Squeeze your glutes. Right here. And we're gonna go into shoulder flexion and extension. Push your palms back, chest stays up, and push the backs of your hands back. Strong shoulders, strong chest, and we're gonna hold it up top on this one. Wide elbows, keep those back, chest opener, rotations. All the way around. Exhale as you rotate. And finishing up with a reach, hinge, fold. Reach it up high, flat back, hinge it forward, booty goes back, fold it down. Roll it up. Same thing, get that fold a little bit deeper. Reach a little bit higher. Booty's back and fold it down. One last time, reach high. Hinge, flat back, straight legs, and fold a little bit deeper. Let your neck relax. Roll it up. Hit some shoulder rolls, and we are going to get this party started. For circuit 1, we've got 5 exercises that, again, we're working for 30 seconds, resting for 15. Exercise 1 is going to be squat step outs. So you're going to squat, step out, squat, step out. You can modify this by just doing shallow, step, come all the way up, step. You can make this harder by adding weight. Exercise 2 is an incline T push-up. So you can do this on a countertop, you can do this on a box, a bench, or you can advance it by doing it on the floor. Body stays nice and straight. You're going to do a push-up, open it up. Wider feet is going to be easier to have that base. All right, no rocking your body. Keep that core engaging the entire time. Exercise 3 is going to be a standing kickback. So front leg stays bent. All your weight is on this leg. We are working hip stability and strength. So you're going to feel it in your quad, feel it in your glute. You can hold on to something. You're going to kick it back, squeeze what I call the underbutt, lift, squeeze. That front leg stays stationary the entire time. You might want to do this by a wall so you can hold on, but I don't want you holding on for dear life. 1 or 2 fingers, because we are working balance, ankle stability, hip stability, all the things. All right, then we're going to switch sides, and exercise 4 is the other side. Exercise 5 is high knees, also known as a standing crunch. You're going to use that core. So round 1, let's go. Step out squats are first. Engage your core, chest is up, shoulders back. Push that booty back just a little bit. And here we go. Close squat, step it out. close squat, step it out. All of these movements are very controlled. I don't want you going fast. I want you able to keep your glutes tight, your legs tight, and keep your weight on your heels. As you're pushing up, you're driving it through your heels. Booty stays back. Rest it down. Incline T push-ups are next. I'm working on my box. You can lower it down. The lower you are, the harder it is. Keep your core engaged, body is straight. Here we go. You go down as a unit and rotate, open up. Switch sides every time you open. And I want you looking right at your palm. So a nice wide T. Exhale, look right at that palm. You're working those obliques, that chest, your shoulders. You've got it all going on here. 5 seconds. If it's too easy, incline, rest it down. If it's too easy, you lower your surface. Exercise 3, standing kickbacks. Front leg is bent. You keep that stationary the entire time. Only hold on as little as you can. Here we go. Kick it back. Bring it up. Kick it back. Bring it up. If you want to challenge yourself here, you can do it without holding on. Woo! Balance is a very important thing to challenge yourself and to work. Try not to let anything else move other than your moving leg. This whole front leg is stable. Rest it down. We're gonna switch sides. When you're in that position, that front leg, you're feeling that glute and that quad the entire time. Switch legs, find your grounding, chest is up, and here we go. Kick it back. You squeeze the under butt, right where your hamstring and glute connect. Drive your heel to the wall behind you, and you get that extra squeeze. If you want to challenge your balance, don't hold on. You think of your foot like a tripod. Big toe, pinky toe, and heel. Driving into that ground. Last one. Rest it down. All right, exercise 5. We are doing high knees or a standing crunch. You're engaging your core. Lift tall through the crown of your head. Zoop. Engage that core. Here we go. Not super fast, because I want you to work on that core engagement. It's a standing crunch. It might be hard for some to really feel that core, but the more you do it, the more you focus, the more you're going to feel it. Exhale every time you crunch. And rest it down. That was round 1. We are going round 2. Same thing. Now you know what to expect. Now you know what to squeeze. If you want to add weight, feel free. Here we go. Step out squats. Start together. Narrow, wide. Narrow, wide. Don't let your knees go forward. Butt stays back like you're trying to find a chair. Back stays flat. Butt stays back. Think of elf shoes, how their toes are lifted. That's what I want you to do. All your weight's on your heels right here. Rest it down. When you stay low like that, your legs should be burning, heart rate should be up. T push-ups. You can do it on the ground. Work your way up. The lower you are, the harder it is. Lock that core in. Here we go. Lower down. Open up. Look right at your palm. If you're ready to advance it, you take it lower. Coming down. Same thing. You look right up at that palm. And done. Beautiful. We are going standing kickbacks, hamstrings, glutes, hip stability. Get into position. That front leg is bent. Engage your core, chest is up, shoulders back. Kick it back. Again, focus on squeezing the underbutt where your hamstring and glute connect. I don't want you arching and leaning. I want that front leg stable. Barely holding on. Test your balance. If you're falling everywhere, then that means you really need to work on it. Rest it down, switching sides. Balance is important to train. As we age especially, you don't want to be walking down the street and just fall. You want to work on that balance, on all the little stabilizers. Here we go, other side. Kick it back. Bring it up. Control. Find a focal point. Stare it down. When you kick back, you should be able to touch your butt cheek and it be a little firmer. Front leg is bent. When that knee is bent, you're going to feel it in your quad and glute. Rest it down. Beautiful. We got high knees right here. Again, standing crunches. You want to work on that rotation of your pelvis. Crunching it up. And here we go. You can give yourself a target with your hands. If you need to hold on, you can do that. You can modify by just doing little marches, but keeping your core engaged. You can advance by adding in that arm drive, adding in a weight. Last one, and done. All right, that was round 2. We are going to go one more round. Round 3, I want it to be your strongest and best round. Starting with our step out squats, the lower you stay, the more it's gonna burn. Here we go. Low, wide. Remember to squeeze your glutes the entire time. When you come up from the squat, I want you thinking about squeezing your glutes. That's what's bringing you up. Drive it through your heels. Again, don't let your knees go forward over your toes. Push your butt back. Done. Whew. I feel those. We got T push-ups. You can do these on a wall. You can do them on a countertop, a bench, or the ground. Feet are a little bit wider than your hands. And here we go. Push up. Open it up. I want you to challenge yourself here. So many people think, oh, I can't do push-ups. So we let ourselves take the easy route out instead of getting a little uncomfortable. Change happens in the discomfort. So you don't have to go through pain, but a little push is gonna benefit you. Rest it down. Push-ups are done. Standing kickbacks. Find your place. Booty's back, front leg is bent, whichever leg you want to start with, and kick it back. Remember, stabilize with that front leg. Touch your booty. As you kick it back, make sure you can feel it. If you can go a little bit lower on that front leg, I want you to do it. Balance and stability. Come on. Push your heel straight back to that wall. You're going to feel it a little bit more. Done. Switching sides, same thing. Other leg, get set up. Slightly bent. Booty's back. And here we go. Hold on if you need to, but as little as possible. Because I want your body to do the work to hold you. Push your heel right back towards that wall. You can feel your ankle having to stabilize. You can feel your hamstring, your glute. Drive that heel right back, come on. Rest it down. That one's all about being intentional. Here we go, last set of high knees. Engage your core. We're not just here. Pull that string, engage your core. High knees, here we go. Think about your core. Sometimes it helps to touch the working muscle. When you touch it, when you feel it, you're gonna be able to contract it a little bit more. If you can advance it even a little bit, whether you're holding on, whether you're doing that arm drive, let's kick it up a notch. We got 5 seconds here. And rest it down. Round 3 is done. Moving on to circuit 2. Circuit 2 is going to be on the ground. So grab a mat if you want it. We are doing concentrated core work. So we've got 4 exercises here. Same format, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We are going to start in a tabletop position with a bear hold, bear plank hold. So tabletop position, knees are in line with your hips, wrists are in line with your shoulders. You are going to hover above the ground. Knees are slightly lifted. You're not all the way up here. Knees are just above that ground. I want your core engaged. As an advanced option, you can do a bear crawl. Crawling forward, crawling back. But I want you hovering above that ground, engaging your core the entire time. So you're either holding or moving with that bear hold or bear crawl. Exercise 2, we're gonna turn it over for a dead bug. Arms are up, legs are up, 90-degree angle. You don't want your knees all the way back here or all the way forward. Straight up, you're gonna do opposite arm, opposite leg. Extend them all the way out, hover above the ground, right back to start. I want your back pressed into the ground. I don't want your back arched to where you can put your hand underneath. Exhale, rock the hips up, that engages your core. That is how you start, then you're going to extend. All right, you can also option, you can modify by just doing one limb at a time instead of arm and leg. Exercise 3, tricep floor dips. You're working the back of your arm, so fingertips are facing forward. You are going to keep your wrists and shoulders in line. You're not all the way here, you're not back here. You're just gonna lift your booty just a little bit, and then you're only bending your elbows. It is a very small move, but a very powerful move. You will feel it. I don't want your hips all the way up high, all right? And I don't want you thrusting. It is simply a bend in the elbows, just like this. Not here, that's gonna bother your wrists and your shoulders. Make sure you're in line. Exercise 4 is a bridge. You're going to take it down. Heels are close to your butt. Keep that chin tucked. You're gonna push up, tap down, bridge up. You can advance that by elevating your heels on a bench, a chair, a box, or by holding weight on your hips. You do you. This is all about you pushing yourself. Let's go. We are starting in our bear plank position. All right, tabletop position and hover. Exhale as you hover, holding it right here. Drive those shoulders into the ground. Knees are above that ground. If you are walking or crawling, try not to rock your body. You stay controlled. No matter which option you're doing, engage your core. Don't let your body rock. Rest. Very nice. Dead bug. Getting into position. Arms are up. Legs are up. Core is engaged. Here we go. When you're fully extended, I want you to think about your core. Exhale as you reach. Try and extend the arm, extend the leg right above that ground, keeping your core engaged. Come on, squeeze it on purpose. There we go, tricep dips. Floor dips, fingertips face you. You can also modify this by doing it on a chair, the edge of a couch, whatever you want. Here we go, lift it up. Shoulders are in line with your wrists. Elbows are slightly bending back. You might think, man, I don't have a lot of room to move. That's okay. Trust me. As long as you're bending your elbows, you're gonna feel it in the back of your arms. Chin is up. Slight move. Almost there. And done. Keep it right here. We're going to go right into glute bridges. All right. Heels are flat on the ground. Engage your core. And here we go. Push through those heels. Bridge up, tap, up, tap. Try not to rest on the ground. To advance it a little bit, you can have your arms in the air. That makes your core work a little bit more. You can also do single leg to advance it. One leg at a time. Exhale as you go up, really squeeze. Get a little higher. All right, that was round one. Going right into round two, we're gonna flip it back over. Bear plank or bear crawl. Get into position and exhale, lift, hover right here. Come on, lock that core and press your shoulders down. If you're able to crawl, I want you to really lock that core in. Take as many steps as you have room for. Don't just go through the motions. Think about locking your core in. Almost there. Done. All right, dead bug is next. Flip it back over. To advance the dead bug, if you're able to really focus on contracting your core, you can also hold a weight. Here we go. Lock that core in, flatten the back. The key is in the exhale. When you exhale and you fully extend, you have no choice but to engage your core. Don't just go through the motions. Mind-muscle connection, you think about it. Full extension, there you go. Sit it up, tricep floor dips. Now you know what to expect from round one. Fingertips are forward, booty is lifted, chest is up, shoulders are back. Here we go. Don't let your elbows flare out to the side. When you keep those shoulders strong and the shoulders back, that's going to protect your shoulders and keep them in line. Now it is just a bend of the elbow. As small as it is, you're going to feel it. Chin is up, chest is up. Come on, finish strong, 3 seconds. And time. Whew. Bridges are next. Lay it down. Lock that core in. Again, if you want to hold weight, you can hold it on your hips. Arms are up or arms are down. Here we go. Drive it through the heels. Tap, bridge up. When you bridge and you push through those heels, you're going to feel it in your hamstrings. When we did those standing kickbacks, you're going to be reminded of those as you do these bridges because this is what you worked. Exhale on the exertion. Exhale as you bridge up. Come on, here we go. Rest it down. All right, that was round two. One more round to go. Make it your strongest, make it your best. Bear planks. Here we go. Drive those shoulders into the mat. Hover. Get into position. If you can crawl it, let's crawl. Don't rock. If your core is not locked in, you're gonna find yourself rocking. Come on. Intentional. Feel your core on purpose. Strong shoulders. And done. All right, dead bug, last time. Lay it down. Core is locked in. Flatten that back. Arms up, legs up, full extension. Try your best to keep your 90-degree angle with your legs. Mirrors are helpful because sometimes you don't feel what you're doing. Extend, tighten, come on. Keep that back pressed into the ground as you extend. Lower back, nice and strong. Done. All right, tricep floor dip. I want you to feel these triceps. Right here, you are strengthening, toning here. Fingers are forward, chest is up, lift, and dip. You can speed it up a little bit if you are able to. But I want your chest popped up towards that ceiling. Shoulders are rolled back. Drive it right through your palm. Elbows are pointing back. Kind of like you got a rubber band around them. Squeezing in. 5 seconds. Get that full range of motion. Come on, finish strong. And done. All right, we got one more set of glute bridges. Heels are close. Drive it through your heels. Chest is kind of strong. Shoulders are back. Bridge it up. Exhale as you bridge. Tap and squeeze. You can do whatever you want with your arms. They can go down by your side. They can go up overhead. Your focus is on that whole back side. Core, glutes, hamstrings. Almost there. Done. All right, that was round 3. You are done with circuit 2. Now we just got a little finisher. We are going to stay down low for our finisher, and we are going to be doing an intentional plank, meaning squeezing everything, every part of your body on purpose. You can modify your plank by doing it higher. You can do it on a wall, you can do it on a countertop, on a box, on a bench, or on the ground. The lower you are, the harder it is. All right, so I'm going to show you the lowest version. Modified is going to be a higher plank, up with arms straight. Harder is going to be a low plank. So to make this an intentional plank, I want your arms in line with your shoulders, elbows in line with your shoulders, toes in line with your heels. You are going to squeeze your quads, then you're going to squeeze your glutes, then you're going to exhale as you lift. When you do that, when you exhale, it forces a contraction and you're going to feel every bit of this plank. 1 minute is our goal. Hold it as long as you can. If you get the full minute, awesome. If you can't do it, drop down, pick it back up when you can. Track your stats so when you come back to this, you can see how you progress. All right, 1 minute on the clock. I'm gonna turn this way. Get into alignment. Squeeze those quads, squeeze your glutes. Exhale and lift. Here we go, right here. You drive those shoulders down. Don't let your shoulders drop. Drive it down. Keep your core engaged. It is harder when your body is elongated. So pointing your toes back is going to be harder than being on the balls of your feet. All right? Don't forget to breathe. Breathe out on purpose. pull your belly button in towards your spine and you hold everything tight that you can. Come on, you are more than halfway done. Fight through this minute. You've got less than 20 seconds. Come on, hold it strong. Hold it strong. Change happens in the discomfort. When you have a strong core, everything in life is easier. Come on, push it out right here. Hold it tight. 5 seconds. You can do anything for 5 seconds. 2, 1, and done. Whew. You are done. You made it. You should feel so proud of yourself. Now we're going to sit it back, stretch it out. Child's pose. Slow your breathing down. Bring it forward. Push your shoulders down. Stretching out that core. Again, push your shoulders down towards the ground. One more time, sit it back. And take it forward. All right, we're gonna thread the needle here. Tabletop position. Bring the palm underneath, stretching out the shoulder, the back. Switch sides. Thread the needle, opposite direction, opposite arm. Back to the top. Very nice. We're gonna bring it to standing, so nice and slow. You can stand it up. We're gonna go into a chest opener. Open up that chest. Close it up. Backs of the hands press against each other. Tuck the chin. Round your spine. You're stretching out that back. And good. Big shoulder rolls. Inhale up towards your ears. Exhale down. Switch directions. Get that full range of motion here. All right, neck rolls. Inhale up. You want that full range of motion, ears to your shoulder. Switch directions. So often we carry our tension and stress in our neck and shoulders and we don't even realize it. All right, hold it ear to shoulder. Drop that palm right to the ground on the opposite side. Switch sides. Gently pull towards your shoulder. Exhale as you push that palm down. And shake it out. Give yourself a great big hug. Now it is time to refuel, rebuild. You just tore down the muscles. Now you rebuild the muscles with how you fuel. Protein, carbs, keep drinking that water. As you build that lean muscle, you're protecting your body, you're increasing your metabolism, meaning you're burning more calories at rest, you're becoming stronger, having better posture, all the things. So, great job. I will see you guys next time.